cooperate. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. You are stuck with Kelly and I tonight. Cynthia couldn't make it, and honestly, after this episode, we think it's well enough that she couldn't make it and she couldn't watch the episode because this episode was very, very triggering. But we're gonna leave that part and Angela's bullshit to last. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hey, Mary. Yeah, Cynthia is going through some stuff and the legal stuff, and she's still handling that. So she'll get back to his people. So just hang in there.
Yeah, she's hanging in there. So Kelly and I are gonna cover this episode, and we have a lot to unpack. But we're gonna leave the Angela bullshit to last.
Yeah,
And
it was this episode was very, very, very triggering, and it was hard. It was very hard to watch. Very, very hard.
yes, yes, I was watching this episode with my husband and my mother-in-law, and they were both just like horrified. Like my mother-in-law kept saying, "How could they put this on TV? How could they put this on TV?"
Exactly. There's just no morals, no like. I just couldn't believe what I was witnessing.
And we both know if the roles were reversed.
Oh, oh, if the black African man was acting like that to the white American woman,
Oh yeah, forget it. They would have had him tackled and arrested on the spot.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, we're gonna get into the light and easy stuff first. Okay, here we go. Jessica's absolutely right. Kelly, you were a police officer. I mean, for you, this is hard to watch because you know this is illegal to do.
it was very hard, very, very hard, and it triggered a lot of stuff. And people
Yeah,
gotta understand, a lot of people deal with a lot of stuff, and for you to just blatantly put stuff out there, and you don't know what a person's going through, that might trigger
exactly.
something.
Exactly, exactly. And that's why we thought it was best that Cynthia not be here and not hear about what happened because it might trigger a lot of things that Cynthia went through, and,
Yes,
and I
yeah,
think it's best that she not watch this episode. Maybe she
yeah.
should just skip this episode altogether, you know? So,
I find that this episode they had the two negative people talking the most and powwowing, which
yes,
I'm not understanding at all. I know you want views, but they're trash.
yes. Okay. Karen, survivor of DV here. I cried twice during their segment. It was heartbreaking and horrendous. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And it was two forms of abuse. It was coming from a male and a female. You know,
Yes.
you saw one being a manipulative, throwing digs here and there, lying, and then you see the other one just straight out abusive, just
Yes.
verbal abuse, straight
Yes.
across. It was
Yes.
just
So let's start off with the light and easy stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they started with Jasmine and Gino, right?
yeah, so we pick up with Jasmine and Gino, and Jasmine is still, embarrassing Gino, saying that they don't have sex. She won't
Yeah.
be in a sexless marriage. Okay, everyone is like, Gino, you just need to take the initiative. Lauren's like, sometimes it just takes one person to be the bigger person. Maybe you should just grab her hand. It's
I
the
felt like they was just too much coming after Gino, and it irritated me. Even his cousins, I wanted to jump through the TV and kick them.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's too much. Everything is not on Gino, and Jasmine is not innocent. So let's stop. She's not a
Right,
victim.
right. Since when Jasmine is a victim? Like all of a sudden, Jasmine is a victim.
But and then you see they try to buddy up and come together at the end. Like when he came back in the dressing room, maybe we could go on a date, and maybe we could do, yeah, because your storyline is coming to an end if y'all keep at it.
Exactly, exactly. So, and like I didn't blame Gino when he was like, "Oh, I don't want to go back to the house because it feels like everybody blames me." Yeah, they were all ganging up on him.
Hmm. There they
So
were. Yeah, I do have a fan on. Sorry.
it's so when they get back to the house, um, Did you see when Gino went to go kiss her and she pulled back anyway?
Hmm. That's when I knew it was full of crap.
Exactly.
That's when I was new. It was all full of crap. She's talking all this stuff, but her body language speaks for itself. She wants to be a center of attention in the camera, and just smile and kiki and pretend like this person that she's not. And it
Yeah.
is what it is.
So, if they're gonna go out on date nights, they're gonna, sleep in the same bed together. Even
Every
though,
night is a date night.
yeah, I mean, even though they didn't sleep in the same bed together, they wound up. Gino slept in the bed and she slept on the couch. But they're gonna try to sleep in the same bed together. I,
Hold on. Let me turn off the fan. Everybody's saying I sound like I'm on the beach. Hold on.
okay.
Is that better, people?
Yeah, that's better.
All right. Sorry.
So, Jasmine is pretending that she, wants to work things out with Gino, and she loves him, and she just wants to work things out. But if the timing is right, this is around the time that she started, hanging out with her gay bestie. So this is all bullshit anyway.
Yeah, we all know the storyline is bullshit. We already know.
Right.
We already know they're going to be on one show right after the show's over, and then the following show after that. It's all bull crap. It's all for show. You can tell that she's being fake, and it is a lot of the interaction in the household came off like they're all acting.
Yes, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't authentic. It wasn't. The only time you see it's authentic was they pour a drink. That's it. Other than that, it was all.
And
I just felt
speaking
like,
and speaking of drinking, Angela was drunk off her ass.
yeah, she was. She
She
was.
was fucking wasted.
She was. She was. She
And
has like
that just makes her
like
worse.
a couple things I saw that kind of like showed she was going,
Yeah.
and triggered on certain things, but
Hmm.
it was hard.
Um, yes, psych, I agree. I've seen better acting on soap operas.
Yeah, it wasn't genuine. Nothing. The interactions just felt forced, and everybody's really like giving a lines here and there. It just felt pure acting. I guess because I see how they set it up, and it's like okay, whatever. Just
I
talk.
know, I know. It just wasn't authentic, especially the bonds between Ed and Angela. All of a sudden, they're
Oh my
besties.
god! Because nobody likes them, so you're gonna get the two villains together. And what they have, you gotta understand. These two wants attention. Their ego is everywhere. So when you
Exactly.
have a couple that is a partner and they're not really about that, and they're just doing that, and everybody craves attention, but they do it in a different manner. They can't connect with people like that. They want followers and flunkies to yes men and be in there. That's what they want all the time. Because you can
Yes.
tell every time Ed would come around the guys or come around anybody and he was talking, it was always about him, and everybody's like, well, you're crazy. Even the moment where they were all at the table,
I was just
everybody's
about to
talking.
bring that up.
He
Yes.
stopped everything about him that took place in the tell-all saying, oh, somebody that Liz lied. Nobody was thinking about that. Nobody.
Like, where the hell did I come from? You just made that totally about yourself.
All the time. All the
I
time.
was
That little
waiting.
mucus, that little mucus guy, I don't it's just like,
I
oh
was
man.
waiting for Liz's man to get up and just punt him across the room.
But
I
you
was
know what?
dying.
It's not going to happen. People got to understand it's not going to happen. They know what they're doing. It's all
I
for
know.
TV. There's
I know.
security right there. Ed knows what to do because once the camera come on, he knows he's not going to get hurt. People don't want to look crazy on TV. They don't want to look violent. And once that go in a broadcast, bloggers go crazy. Then they start looking up stuff, and then you got this rap. They know. That's why nobody's voicing or saying anything when these two tyrants is screaming and carrying on in this household. Because if you look at it, they're the two dynamics that's destroying the whole household. They mess up
Yes.
the whole aura. They mess up the whole flow. They're not fun.
Like Ashley said, Angela's messing up the whole juju.
She is. She
Yes.
is.
Yes.
At
So,
least, at least Ed knows how to sit in the corner and just observe because he has nothing to talk about if it's not
right.
about him.
Right. So he tries to make this whole taco pasta thing a thing again. He calls his sister, has his sister tell the whole story again.
which
And
made no sense because the sister is saying what Liz was saying. And
exactly.
he's continuing and he's like getting, you can see he's getting upset. And I notice he talks to females a certain manner, not the
Yes.
men.
Nope. Nope.
Females, he'll quick to scream and curse and carry on, but the men, he don't do that.
Nope. Like as you notice with Lauren and Alex, he'll have a certain tone with Lauren, but with Alex, he carries
Yeah.
himself a totally different way.
Even with Liz Man, when
Yep. Exactly.
he tried to trigger Liz, and I this is the Liz I wanted to see. This is
Yes.
what I was talking about last week. It was not about I didn't she can't cry. I don't want her to give him that satisfaction. This is what I'm talking about. I wanted to see
Mhm.
a smile. She was
Mhm.
smiling. She was happy. She was interacting with people, all positive,
Yep.
cracking jokes, which was funny as hell.
Yep.
I did not know she was always on top. That mucus. How you gonna be tired and she's on top, bro?
I know that was so funny. That was funny as fuck. And when she said that he likes to like watch porn, that stepbrother and stepsister.
That's crazy. That's not normal.
And
Look, I like my categories in porn. All right, let's
right,
go.
exactly.
I
Everybody
like
has
my
their kink.
amateur. I like whatever big booty, big natural boobs, BBWs. Everybody get it. All types.
Like
Asian,
Ashley
black,
says,
every black.
everybody has their kink. You
Yeah,
know,
but that brother and sister thing, that's mm-mm.
and like Christoph fan says, man, Wells thinking his life is pretty good watching all this going on
No,
around.
but that's the thing. Everybody, all the couples started to recollect, like, damn, we got it bad. I thought I had it bad. No, they
Right?
got it bad.
Yeah.
Even Jasmine made a comment. Remember with Emily and Kobe, and she was like, "Dad, they think Emily is bossy.
Exactly.
They ain't meet a Latina, you know."
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, I like seeing that side of Liz. I like seeing
Yes,
her stick it to
that's what I
Ed,
want to see.
not cry, not, dissolve in a puddle of tears. Um, I like seeing her with her man. I like
Yes,
the fact that her man was staying in the mansion with her, so she didn't
that
have
was
to
going to
take.
be my concern too. I was like, why is she staying in this place if a man is here with this? I don't like the curse f boy.
Yeah,
What, like, why?
yeah,
But I when he picked her up and took her to the room, I was like, yes,
yes, yes,
that's how you do it. You
yes,
smile and
yes.
you rub it in his face because
Mm-hmm.
it hurt his ego. Even
Oh,
if he didn't want her, it hurt him. As a man, listen, ladies, listen to me. Listen. I don't want y'all to listen to your homegirls. You're getting it from a grown, mature man. I
listen
don't
to Kelly.
care whatever if you a side piece, a fling on a thing, or a boyfriend, a husband, whatever. Men do not want to see whoever they dealing. You could be a side piece, you could be Saturday Night Groove, wife, whatever. They do not want to see whoever they were with another man.
Yes,
All that sloppy seconds is just for him to make himself feel good. That's why,
exactly.
yes, that's why when they say you could hear, oh, you could steal a man money, he don't care, he get upset. You could beat him up, he don't care. You could trash the car, he'll get up. Guys will get upset, but will mentally mess up a guy. Sleep with another man or a homie. Oh
Yes.
my God,
Mm-hmm.
here it will mess with our heads up, just like it messed your heads up when you hear a guy cheating. We can't handle it. We cannot handle it. Bottom
Nope.
line.
Nope.
Bottom
And
line.
she did just that. She got the
Hmm.
ultimate revenge.
I mean, I
And
don't
if
want to
I
sound
heard him say she's somebody else's problem one more time,
because he's deflected. He wants to make himself feel good. That's all.
exactly.
It was getting to him.
That's what
I'm
my
telling you,
husband said, that he was
it was
deflecting.
getting to
Yep.
him. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to. This analogy, I know, it sounds crazy, but it is spot on. When a
It is.
dog pee on a tree, they mark their spot. That's their spot. We mark our spots with women. That's the bottom line. It don't matter. It don't matter if we don't even deal with you like that. You're still mine. Period.
There you go.
If a guy tell you other than that, he lying. Tell him Kelly said he's lying.
You're hearing it from a grown ass man himself. And remember, in the beginning, Ed was stalking and begging Liz at her job to go out on a
Yes.
date with him. Okay,
Yes.
so he could say whatever he wants. He was the one
Mhm.
that was stalking and begging. And I just want to say one thing about him saying that foreign women appreciate you more because
Yo,
what
yeah,
the
don't that
fuck was
shouldn't be
that?
they shouldn't be doing that. I understand what they were saying, but you can't. Nah, that wasn't right. That part right there, because he had to make himself feel special, and then Patrick joined in and was like, "Yeah, I'm trying, bro. You still young. You don't even know what you're doing."
Exactly.
Like, oh yeah, you look. Yes, it all comes down to cultures, and yes, they want women that's submissive and upbringing is different. Get it, but every woman is smart. There's a
Yes.
long goal. There's a long goal. You
Right.
know.
I know. I just, I was like, Ed, just shut the fuck up, please. No
Yeah.
woman wants you. Just shut up. And I'm sorry, Patrick is starting to annoy me every time he fucking talks. I want him
He
to
he
shut up.
sounds like he's showing his true colors. Let's put it
Yes,
like
he
that.
is. Yes, he is. He's like starting to annoy me. Um, so I want to talk about Kobe and Emily. I
Yeah, go
love
ahead.
I love his relationship with his father-in-law.
Kobe and Emily is holding down happily ever after.
Yes.
That title, happily ever after, is Kobe and Emily. They are holding it down. That whole family,
Yes.
that
Yes.
entire family,
I
they're
agree.
holding it
Yes. Yes. I
down. And that
agree.
was that was real and touching,
Mhm.
because he broke it down like, look, they didn't have to do what they did, and they took me in, and blah blah blah. It was good. It was good,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
like the fact he put out Emily's ways. He was like, she's spoiled, and our culture are different. We do not disrespect our parents. There's like, do
Yes.
you feel that Emily disrespected her parent? He was like, yeah. He didn't even hesitate. It was
He
just
didn't
like,
even hesitate. No, he didn't even hesitate. And it's true though, and I feel like I was telling you earlier, that that is like an American thing, that
yes.
that American kids are spoiled, and then they turn around and instead of appreciating everything their parents gave them, they turn
Hmm.
around and shit on them.
Hmm.
You know, and in other cultures, parents are put up on a pedestal. You know what I mean? And kids wouldn't even think about disrespecting or shitting all over their parents.
Hmm.
That's not even a thought. But in America, unfortunately, it's not even a second thought sometimes, just to disrespect or shit all over your parents, you know? So I loved how Kobe and his father-in-law are so tight. Now, the whole thing with Valerie
Hmm.
and wanting to name their son, their son after him, okay?
Hmm.
And then how the fuck did Angela get involved in this? Can
Because
someone explain?
she her white woman. That's what it was. She her
Yes,
white.
exactly. She her
That's
white
all it
woman
was.
and she flipped the fuck out. Yep.
She her
That's
white.
exactly
That was it. And the way I was like, I thought Ashley would say a little bit more. I don't know if
right.
I was sitting there, I'd have said something more,
Right.
because it's like there's a point in time where you just don't have to comment. Keep your
Hmm.
mouth shut.
Exactly.
That wasn't a battle. Angela should have said anything.
No, I mean she doesn't want anybody involved in her relationship, right? She wants
Exactly. So
everybody
you
to
just sit
mind their
there and be just
business.
like how she told Michael, "Shut up! Oh, shut up!" She should have
Mm,
shut up and be right there.
exactly. Exactly. But of course, she was screaming at Valerie to stay out of their relationship. It's like, how the fuck did you get involved in their relationship?
Hmm. But yeah, the that segment was good. I enjoyed
Yes.
that segment with Emily and Colby.
Yes.
That was a good one. I just didn't like how the entertainment was kept going with the X and this and that. Why are we talking about that? I don't know. I'm a firm believer. I don't care about your past. If I'm with you, we're married. All that doesn't matter at that point. It doesn't matter. Why you want to know were you still in love with the girl when you started? And I like how he said, I didn't ask who you were sleeping with, which is true.
Thank you. And didn't they start off as a one night stand?
Yes, they were in a club and they met in a club and bing, bam, boom. That's what happened. It is what it
And
is.
like, exactly. And then, she got pregnant and then they turned into a relationship.
It's
I
like
mean, it's like,
it's not
come
like it
on,
was he was head over heels. They was both in love with each other like that. No,
you
because she
know?
even admitted she was living free and running in the beginning. So I don't know why they try to set a storyline on that. It's leave that alone.
Right.
You trying to bring drama into they're already together with kids. Like
I
stop.
know. I know they're working on their third. It's like,
Yeah,
come
just
on,
stop.
please.
Leave it alone. Leave it
Stop it
alone.
already. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Unfortunately, Michael is not suing Angela and TLC. I wish it was
Yeah,
true.
what is that going around?
Yeah, it's just a rumor going around that Michael is suing Angela and TLC. I asked him about it. It's not true. I wish it was. He should sue TLC for allowing the bullshit that they do, but
Yeah,
he's
they
not.
should have stepped in. They should have
Yeah,
stepped in. They should have had a therapist speak to them right then and there on the side. They should have stepped in. Even
yeah,
though the network do have their own therapists, and
right.
it's not like the last resort type of thing that we went to. I spoke before we went to last resort. That's how I know about the network having their own therapist because she reached out first before we
Okay.
spoke to the therapist. So the network do have a therapist for that for all 90 days. That's their person. So I don't know what happened. They should have
Well,
pulled
she
that.
probably didn't let Michael talk to her. Shit.
You might have a point there, but they do have a therapist that's
Shit.
involved in that 90-day world. It's not
Right.
you don't need to show another show like Last Resort where you have the three over there. No, they have their
Right.
own.
So, mm, okay. Yes, I agree. Forget a therapist. They all need
Oh,
a.
absolutely. They need a young and an old priest, and me throwing incense at them. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
exactly,
definitely. Definitely. Okay.
exactly.
So, do we want to get to Angela and her
No,
crazy?
who else we missing? Are we missing
Oh,
anything?
Lauren and Ed.
Oh yes. How y'all feel about Lauren and Ed? I was loving it.
I
I was
was
loving
loving it too. I was
it.
loving it
Finally.
too. I was loving it. When Ed said, "Why don't you tell me in my face?" I love it how Lauren got up and
Yep.
basically got in his face and said, "I don't like you. I
Mm-hmm.
loathe you for the way you treat women."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he kept saying, "Oh, you don't have a reason and whatever." And she's like, "I
He
see the
kept
way
going
you
back
treat."
and forth, but when her husband said something, he stopped. They both stopped.
Yeah,
They both stopped
yeah,
because I was
hmm
counting. I said, "When is he going to step in? When is he going to step in?" And then he's like, "All right, that's it." I was like, "Oh boy."
yeah, because like you said, Ed doesn't have the same
No, he don't have the same energy
energy.
to it.
Nope.
No.
When it
Mm-mm.
comes to the men, he does not have the same energy.
Mm-mm.
But he's talking all the shit about Lauren having the perfect life and
That's jealousy. Jealousy.
exactly
That's
jealousy.
what it is.
It's
It's jealousy because there's no reason for it to be in the back. They're so important to him that they're playing in his mind like that. Like, come on.
exactly. And all like Sherry says, all she said was how she felt about him.
But you got to
Everybody has a
understand,
right to have an opinion,
he don't want to hear it. His ego is so big and it's disgusting that nobody can have an if it's not a positive
He don't want to hear it.
comment or opinion, he don't
Yeah,
want to hear it because he
yeah.
has to be the life of the party. He has to be the center of attention. He has to be the guy. He got to be that dude, and he was never that dude.
Nope,
Never that dude.
nope. Yeah, she was asked a question. I mean, and it wasn't like it was out of the blue. She was doing a interview, and
Yeah,
she was asked a question, and she answered it.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
So it wasn't like she woke up one morning and decided, to post to Instagram, you know, um, I loathe Ed because of the way he talks to women. She was giving an interview, and they asked her a question.
Yeah,
But like you said, Ed doesn't want to hear it unless it's a positive opinion about him.
yeah. He don't. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear it, and he has to. He thinks he's smarter than everyone. He thinks whatever. It's like, yo, go roll somewhere, bro.
Thank
Really,
you. Thank you.
go
Thank
roll
you.
somewhere.
Yeah, just go roll somewhere.
I just, like I said, I love the fact Liz was smiling
Yeah,
and
me
she was
too.
enjoying herself, and they rubbed it in his face.
Yes,
That's
Liz
it.
just wanted his money. Liz just wanted his money. He
What
says,
money?
Thank you. Thank you. Liz was going to take all of his money.
What money?
Thank you. Thank you. Like he's rolling in money. What
You don't
money?
have no money like that.
Thank you.
No. Remember, Liz was working. Liz was owner of the freaking restaurant. Like Liz was
Right.
there trying to do stuff and promote stuff at the restaurant.
Right.
What was he bringing to the table besides his camera
Exactly.
and a scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just
whatever.
show it, it
But
it just shows his ego. You know what I mean?
yeah. Then what that was it after that. Then pretty much these two just took over the rest of the episode. It was very difficult to watch it.
Yeah,
Very,
it was.
from the house to the tell all, it it drained me. I'm not gonna lie. It really, really drained me.
I
And
mean, it was
you
just
see,
draining to watch.
I messaged you early in the morning, losing I was
Yes.
losing my shit. I was losing my
Yes.
shit.
Early this morning, Kelly was losing his shit over this. I mean, it was really, really draining
It
to
was
watch.
bad. What who do you think you are to talk to somebody like that?
Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah.
tell a person shut up, be quiet? Then she tries to flip it, play victim, and then wants everybody to go against him. Don't want nobody to talk to him. They get back to the house. Everybody's mingling.
Right.
Lauren pulls him to the side to try to give him some tips and take him woman.
hmm
She is so possessive and jealous. What is he doing over there? How about you walk over there and go talk to him?
Thank
How about
you.
that? Why he got to go to you?
Thank you.
I didn't know you, master. Who
Thank
are
you.
you?
Thank you.
And then he approached all nice, hey baby, and then she starts shouting, "Get out my face!" Yo, this bipolar act, I can't deal. Either you want to talk to him or you don't want to talk to him. And then he's a grown man. For you to shout and belittle him in front of people and show no respect and value in your relationship, you're trash.
Thank you. Thank you. Preach it,
I don't care
Kelly.
how much he played. He played you years ago. It wasn't recent. Years ago. And every time you see, you're going to take the time that you, every minute, the guy can't even speak.
I know.
That's too much control. That's too much. You
Why
broke his phone.
continue the relationship?
That was my next thing. That's that. You broke his phone. He can't go nowhere. He can't talk to nobody. He's this terrible guy. He is so terrible, but you can't let him go. Why? Because your
Exactly.
storyline. He's your
Thank
storyline. He's
exactly.
getting more attention than you, and you don't like it. Because
Thank
guess what?
you.
If everybody was in Angela's face, and she wouldn't be acting like that.
No.
But everybody wants to hear from Michael. She didn't like that. But for her, what was she going to run up? She ran up the stairs. What's she going to do? Then she's like, but all in his face. Now for you to backhand her.
Thank you. And she's screaming, "My house. You're
Yeah,
not going to do this in
delusional
my
because
house."
it's abusive. It's controlling.
Thank
She
you.
wants him to run every if it's anywhere he goes. Get out. You get to the tell all. He can't sit on the chair with you. Get out. Who are you?
I know. I
Get out.
know.
You get
Get
to the
out.
house. Get out my house. Get out the room. Get out. Like, what is wrong with you, lady?
When he was talking to Rob and she comes storming in the room, what are you doing? We're
They're
just
having
having
a
a man
man
to
to
man
man
conversation.
combo. There's
You're not
no.
a man. Get out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so shocked TLC allowed that.
Yeah,
I'm so shocked. So what happened to the loving Angela that was on Last Resort that
I
wanted to
know.
work things out with her husband, and
I
now what
know.
happened? Because that was just a show before. What happened?
Exactly.
So that was
Exactly.
all bullshit. It was all for a check.
Manuel taking away the pool sticks. That
Oh,
had
that
me
was
out.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Manuel and Liz's boyfriend was just throwing the cue balls and all that stuff. They was just grabbing stuff. It was funny as hell.
Yeah.
They didn't even have to think twice about it. That's embarrassing.
They're like, hide the weapons. Let's hide the weapons.
That's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm trying to figure out, was it some of it was staged? Did they like let it go? I'm like, how do
And
you
like you
have
said,
this?
there's security there. How the
There is
fuck the
security there.
security let Angela get away? Like when she
Not
was
even the
screaming.
producer should have stepped in and should have said, Angela, let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Pull
Amy,
him to the
I
side.
agree. I
Because
thought she was gonna push him down the
if
stairs.
y'all pay attention and go back and look, you can see when different groups are talking, say like the girls was talking in the den or living room, whatever, and you
Right.
see the staircase. There's another group by the staircase. You see the producers and cameramen over there.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
They're being guided and talking. Everybody's being recorded. You're
Right.
telling me they stood there and allowed that?
And I know.
That was too much.
I
It
know.
was
It's like, what the hell? I know.
yes.
Oh,
Hold on. What's Zero Jules running up the stairs and telling him to back up while you get in his face? That was
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That was crazy. Vicky said they was on top of the stairs with them. Yes. If you pay attention, you see the people there. They're there.
Yeah.
They're
Hmm.
there. It's just crazy. I just couldn't understand how do you talk to a grown man like that. I You get to the tell all, you flip out, you
Yes.
leave,
Yes.
then you come back, all being dramatic because you need that check.
Of course.
You
Of
come
course.
back, you sit there. The guy came and said a word, then he starts venting, and then you start saying something. Then you're gonna bring her freaking daughter, worthless daughter, coming out. Uh, he's just to himself. I would be too. He avoids her. My mother is miserable. I would be too. No, your mother got problems.
First of all,
I don't
guys,
know if it's psych or drugs. They're problems. Her hands
I
were
did.
shaking.
I know. I didn't even make it to the Scholar part. Okay, I saw her walk out on stage. I said, "Fuck this," and I went to bed. I was so fed up with all of it, and I just want to say, just one last chance to fucking embarrass Michael. What's your one pet peeve about him? His wet dreams. If he doesn't
Because
sleep in bed with you, bitch, how do you know he's having wet dreams?
Psych
Okay.
Awakens, I agree. Yes,
He,
Michael is suffering.
yes.
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 Because if you look at it, he's like a DV victim.
Yeah,
He
his
when she
eyes are dead.
speaks, he puts his head down.
Yeah.
He's like that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal. It's not. She screams at him, then she goes, then she gives a sorrow speech when she's home after screaming and belittling him, and she gets in the bed. What's up with her hand all cut up? We're like, what's going on? She was fighting the wall, smacking Michael, doing what
Right?
shooting up. Like, what are we doing? She
Right?
gets in the bed. She's like, I'm like my father. I don't give up. Give up. You're saying you're miserable. You're making everything miserable. Let it go. And I was so happy Michael said the way it ended, just send me back if you feel this way.
Yeah.
Ah, people, how do y'all feel? Let me see. It's not normal, not cool. Yes, reverse abuse. Yes, it is. It's it was a psychopath. Watching her, but it was crazy.
Yes. You could tell he was so used to it.
Oh,
Yes.
Vicky said oh, she said it on TikTok Live. She cut her hand in a hotel arguing with him. Cut her hand how? Was she hitting the wall? Was she punching?
Right? Was she
Like, what was she
smacking him
doing?
around? Like,
Because it was a couple of cuts. It
yeah.
was like bruises and cuts on her hand.
You definitely can't blame him from running.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry. And you know how I was skeptic about it in the beginning, Mary. You know
I
how I
know.
was.
I
Now
know.
he could do the mad dash. We just had the 100-meter mark run and the males won, the US won. Woohoo! I want Michael in that event because he did the mad
Yes,
dash.
he did the mad dash, and I don't blame him. Apparently, they were throwing ice.
Ice don't cut you like that.
Exactly.
No,
And she
no,
slipped.
n-
And
no,
she slipped from
no,
throwing ice. I don't know. She's
no. It
full of
was.
shit.
I paid attention to that picture. It was a line gash, a cut, and another cut. You either punch something, it
Exactly.
would be something, or you back and smack something. That was it. You fell. If she felt she had a fallen, like cut up her hand, falling down on hitting something.
Right, exactly.
Ice didn't do that. No.
Yes.
So the bucket. Yeah. Okay.
I feel bad for the grandkids. I do feel bad for the grandkids because they did love their Papa Michael. And she got them all intertwined in this. And
I,
this was.
I've I've said this before on your show. When it
Hmm.
comes to the family and the kids, if you know you're not right with the partner, do not introduce the kids to the family. Do
Yeah.
not have build that from personal experience. Do not build that relationship because it's not fair on both parties.
Hmm. It's not. Totally not fair on both parties. I was going to say something and I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just lost my train. I was going to say something. I don't remember. Yes, she thought that she was going to have him locked in her home forever,
That
but
don't make
he,
any sense. He's a
but
human being.
exactly, but he did the mad dash, and apparently they're going to cover something about this on the last part of the tell-all. I
They
wonder.
have to.
Yeah, I wonder
That's
what
why
they're
they
going
did
to.
the That's why they did the ET interview because you have they got to clean up the mess.
Exactly. They're going to clean up the mess. So I wonder what they're going to say
D
on the
Rose
tell-all.
D Rose says Angela has deep rooted mental issues and she need help. I think that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. She's been people got to understand she's been doing this for years. This is not her first show. She's
No,
been on
it's.
several shows
Yes, she
besides
has.
Maury. They've been on several different shows
Yes, they
acting.
have. Yes, they have.
So she's going to do what she knows, and I think she really went overboard with it. That's the problem.
Yes, yes. And I think 90 Day has given her a level of fame
Yes,
that
it went to
she
her head.
hasn't been able to reach before, and it went to her head.
It went to her head.
It went to her head. And especially since post surgery. Once she got her surgeries, that's it. She thought she was a celebrity. She's a celebrity.
Look, like I said, I used to like her in the beginning. This, and she could come at me all she want. I don't care. You don't talk to an individual like that. A person like that, all right, he cheated. All right, you do not treat a person like that. If the person cheated on you and you feel this way and you are heartbroken, get in the relationship. It's
Thank
that
you.
simple.
Thank you. And the relationship.
In the relationship. He should have never came in the relationship. It's your fault.
Especially if you found this out back in 2022, you should have ended it back in 2022. Why are we still talking about this in 2024? And the relationship, fuck the visa, fuck you, Michael, goodbye.
Mm,
I mean,
crazy. Like I said, her behavior was unacceptable. Whoever support that and support how she was doing, they have problems.
yeah.
They have major problems. And she was talking to him like he was property.
Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, the guy can't even start a sentence without her cutting him off. I mean, please, it's.
Oh, Faisy said she knew from season one he cheated and she still stayed.
Yeah, true.
Kendra, you're right, Kendra. Angela needs Michael, and I said that before. You need a storyline. If you don't have that, what's she going to be on there for? Is she going to be on Single Life? Are
I
they going
hope
to put on
not.
Single Life?
I hope not.
Her and
I,
Ed?
I really, really hope not. I really hope this is the last that we see of her. and Ed.
Yeah. Um, Renee, I understand you saying you don't want Liz. That Liz should not be back on TV. But you gotta understand, people, it's addictive. Once you get them checks and you ain't really doing anything, and all you gotta do is be on TV and show your life, it's very hard. That's why they all over there doing some craziness. You do understand they're on different shows, back to back, back to back.
What
Pam,
wife continually calls their husband a bitch, especially in front of kids?
she has no respect. No
None
respect.
whatsoever.
It was no respect. It was.
Hey,
It was like,
Riley.
"What's up, Riley?" It was more of master,
Yes,
know your place type of.
exactly. Exactly.
He was
You're my
really. I
property.
don't know what's up with these Georgia women, but they all falling and acting like the same person. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
they're
calling for what it is. The ones that's on the show. I'm just saying. They all portray
yes,
an image, and then they turn around and try to play victim for support. Meanwhile, they're abusive. It's crazy.
yes, yeah, they are. They are. Wait, there's a comment that I just saw.
Yeah, it was Skylar. They're never gonna show Scotty. Scotty's not gonna be
Oh yeah,
on the
hell's
show.
no, because Scotty has that conviction, and she's
Yeah.
technically not even supposed to be in
Once you
Angela's
have like
house.
a record or anything, TLC don't show you.
Yeah,
They won't even put you on.
yeah. Like Venus says, a lot of main character syndrome. You have a lot of big heads, a lot of big amigos in one room trying to compete with each other. That's what we have on the show. A lot of main character syndrome.
Michelle said a few people on Pillow Talk can go. Tim, Veronica, Kim, Jamal. Well, I mean, they want to bring familiar faces from the franchise to keep the people going. To make the comment. Pillow Talk is cool, but I just wish they'd be a little bit more real with it instead of in fabricated lines. But
Yeah, that's true.
but like I said, that last episode was very hard to watch. It was very very triggering and a lot of abuse from you got Ed being a creep. He's doing verbal. They both did verbal abuse.
Oh yeah, big time, big time.
But
I mean, him saying to Liz in front of her boyfriend, "Oh, you have sloppy sex." I mean, what the fuck was that?
Liz made me angry just trying to impress Ed. Like, what do you mean impress? It was not impressive. Ed wants her to cry, and we don't want that. We want to see Liz happy. I was happy she was happy. I was happy she had her man to support. I was happy that the man stepped to Ed and told him. I was happy that he saw she was happy. Period. And that's one way to get to the guy because other than that, you're not going to get to Ed. It's not going to bother him. His ego and his self is not going to bother him. So you got to bother him another way. Look what he went through with Rose. It's the same cycle. Rose, now Liz. If you have these, if you have a pattern and all these people are doing this, you're the problem.
You got to stick it to him. You got to show him that you're the problem, you're the asshole, and stick it to him. Yes, he is a narcissist, big time.
Yeah, but like I said, this episode we can't really joke and laugh. It was a very hard episode, people.
Yeah,
Very
it
hard.
was.
I
It
just want to
was.
know what was she thinking and how both of them. What were they thinking and how did they feel with their camp? I mean, I know they got their yes men people, but they can't sit there and be like, "I did good on this episode." There's just no possible way.
No way.
If they feel that way, they need to go to psych services. Seriously.
And I wonder how Michael feels watching this back.
He kind of. I was upset a little because I wanted him to stand up, but I completely understand. You're foreign. You're a black person. I understand where he's coming from. He kept saying, "I don't want to get in trouble." I see where he's coming from, but damn, man, at what point you
I
gonna?
know. I know. Yeah. And the rest of the cast, I mean, they didn't know what to do with themselves, honestly. I mean, poor Colby was trying to serve as like a go between Michael and her, but Angela kept telling him to mind his business.
Mhm.
And Rob, he tried to talk to Michael, and we saw what happened.
Rob and Kobe were the only two trying.
Yeah,
Rob was like trying to give support in a certain manner, and Kobe was trying to be supportive in another manner. You can see they
right.
tried.
They
They tried.
tried. They tried, you know. Manuel hit the weapons. I mean, you know, that was just
It was a lot.
yes, I agree. Michael earned that green card. If
Oh,
any,
absolutely.
if anybody earned the green card, it's good old Michael.
Michael earned him and his family. They could all come now. Come on.
Yes, here we
Multiple green
go.
cards after that.
I agree. Let's pin some charges on him.
Ah, woo. Yeah, nah, seriously. If Michael would have did that to her,
Oh,
he'd have been locked
forget
up.
it.
He'd have been locked up.
Oh, they would have tackled his ass and dragged him out in handcuffs. You and I would have both know that. If he would have got 2 inches of her, within her face and was screaming
Mm-hmm.
at her,
Mm-hmm.
if they would have tackled his ass and
Because
dragged him out in
she would have
cuffs.
came up with a fabricated story talking about he menaced her and all types of
Yes, and
stuff,
all this shit.
harassed her and all types of stuff.
I'm terroristic threats and and
And we know how that passed along so everywhere.
yes, exactly. Please. So
All right.
that I guess that's basically it for this week because this episode really sucked. It did. It really didn't have any substance. It was
No.
basically Jasmine as a victim,
Mm-hmm.
okay, Kobe and Emily and her parents, which was great, Valerie thrown in there, Liz and Ed, and Angela. And
Mm-hmm.
that was basically the whole episode, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
I agree. It left me feeling like I needed a shower too.
I was uh it took me a while to get over it.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
Um, Sean said that they were. What the hell did Sean say about them again? That they weren't. I don't remember what Sean said. Sean said that they weren't going to be on the tell all, but I don't remember why. But the real reason is because he got arrested for DV against her, and he's back, and he went back home. So that's the real reason. I don't remember what Sean said, but that's the other thing.
Oh no,
Okay.
Sean just said they're not here and that was it. She didn't really elaborate on it.
Right, exactly.
She said
But
we're just missing one. They're not elaborating on it.
But these two were cut out in the middle of the season, and Angela is doing much worse than Michael, and she's still there.
The only reason why because charges was in. Somebody got
Exactly.
arrested. That's the
That's
only
true.
difference.
That's true.
If there was no charges, they'd have been on the show. That show would they would have made sure that they brought them on the show. But due to the
Exactly.
fact somebody got charged and there's an arrest record, yeah. All right, well I gotta go, people.
Yep. Alrighty.
It
Thank
was
you,
fun. Hopefully
everyone.
next week it'll be better. Sorry we cut it short. It was just
Yeah,
a lot going on.
exactly. All right. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.